What is breath work? Hi, I'm Nick, former medical doctor turned soul doctor, and I want to talk about breath work today. Or more accurately, what does breath work look like when you're working with me? Because there's so many forms of breath work. I've learned about and practiced many different kinds, and my main teachers are Robin Clements with Breathwave and Bob Frizzell with Breath Alchemy. And both of those are circular breath patterns, relatively gentle, done over the course of about an hour with some rest or time to integrate afterwards. And there's so many components, but the things that I would say is, I used to think breath work was a waste of time. Like, we all know how to breathe. What's the point? And then I experienced facilitated breath work for the first time and had an experience that I couldn't imagine. I felt the soul of my brother who had died. I had emotions that were processed. I didn't know what was going on. And as I got interested and wanted to dive into it, I realized breathing like this in a guided, safe container allows for an experiential process, allows for what wants to come up. And so what I really love doing in the Ohana breath specifically is guiding people into a safe space. And sometimes I'm part of someone else's container, and sometimes it's just my own. And if it's my own, then I'm going to guide you through the breath process. It's simple, circular breathing. Breathing in and out through an open, relaxed mouth in a safe environment with music, with words, with guidance, with intention. And we're not trying to get somewhere. We probably will, but we're not trying to. We're not trying to have a cathartic release or anything else like that. If anything, it's tapping into the feelings and remembering that we feel to heal. And through that process, allowing what wants to come through. And less about needing to do anything or show anything to anyone. Rather, how can this serve you? And it may serve you in the moment, and it may and most likely will continue to serve you afterwards. Some people have reported that effects can last for weeks, months, years, and that this transformation can result in many changes. Now, the breath itself is done usually lying down with lots of blankets, being comfortable, eye mask, and usually in person, which is wonderful, whether it's by yourself or with a group, or online. We do this every 2 weeks on Sunday morning. At least it's morning here in Pacific Standard Time. And why both of them work is that as long as you know that you're in a safe container, that you can step into it, that you can tune out and turn off the outside world for a bit, you can actually dive into whatever experiences are coming up, mind, body, soul, and letting them come together. And is there any special skill? Is there any extra practice? No. Whether it's your first time or your 1000th time, you're welcome. The only thing I remind you is, especially if it's your first time, be really kind to yourself. You're not supposed to master this right away. I have both done thousands of breaths myself because it's important to keep practicing. It's my most integrative technique that I do for myself. It's my regular daily practice. And I've facilitated thousands of people. And it's been so much fun and learning, and I'm still learning, still experiencing new experiences with it. And what can this lead to? Where can it go? That's part of our Western way of thinking. Where is this supposed to take us to? Is this the be all and end all? Breath, just like meditation or yoga or any other practice, can be everything in and of itself. And more than likely, it's going to be part of your toolkit. It's going to be part of your experiential toolkit. And depending on where you're coming from, what you've done before, it may help you integrate many other pieces. I've had people who have come, who've done years of therapy, and they're like, wow, this is amazing. And I remind them, thank you for having done all that you did before, all the therapy, because all of it can now be more experiential. And you did a lot of the legwork to get here as well. So where does this lead us? Well, if you're feeling called to join us for an online Ohana breath, please do. If you want to do something local in person, please reach out, fill out the form. And if you're looking for something private because you really want to dive into it right away, please reach out. Looking forward to breathing more with you. And then remember, there's so many kinds of breath work. This is just one of them. So don't take this to mean all breath works are the same. And I look forward to all the breaths that are happening. Ciao for now.